Have you ever noticed how New Year's feels different as we get older? When we're kids, it feels magical. As teenagers, it feels hopeful. And as young adults, it feels full of pressure. And somewhere along the way, especially as we reach midlife and retirement, New Year's starts to feel heavier, quieter, almost like it's asking more of us than it used to. Every year around December 31st, there's this unspoken pressure to look back at our life and take inventory and somehow decide who we're supposed to be next. And here's what I've realized after moving through these stages of life. New Year's has never felt the same twice. When I was a child, it was about staying up late and feeling like something magical was going to happen. And as a teenager, it was filled with hope and wishing I could be someone else. And as a young adult, it was about goals, reinvention, and fixing everything I thought that was wrong with me. Then came marriage and kids and responsibilities, and New Year's quietly turned into survival mode. And now here I am, retired, and New Year's feels completely different once again. In this video, I want to reflect on how New Year's changes as we age, from childhood to adulthood to retirement, and why I no longer make New Year's resolutions. Not because I've given up, but because I've learned something different about time and goals and what it really means to live a good life. So if New Year's has ever made you feel reflective, pressured, nostalgic, or even a little lost, stay with me. When you're a child, New Year's doesn't carry weight. It carries excitement. You probably don't even understand the term of a year. You're not reflecting, you're not planning, and you're just happy to be allowed to stay up late. Maybe eat snacks that you don't normally get. Maybe there's sparklers or noisemakers. Maybe you fall asleep before midnight and didn't even make it. New Year's as a child is about permission. Permission to break the routine. Permission to feel something special is happening, even if you don't understand why. There's no goals, there's no expectation. Life hasn't started asking much of you yet. And there's something beautiful about that innocence, something we don't realize we'll lose. As a teenager, New Year's feels different. Now you're aware of time, you're aware of comparison, you're aware of who you aren't yet. New Year's becomes emotional. It's filled with quiet wishes. Maybe this year I'll fit in. Maybe this year I'll be braver. Maybe this will be the year everything changes. There is a lot of longing in teenage New Year's. You're feeling dissatisfaction, but you don't yet have the power. You want to change, but you don't know how to make that happen. So New Year's becomes symbolic, hopeful, and sometimes painful. You truly believe that the next year could fix everything. And even if it doesn't, you believe again the following year. Then comes young adulthood. This is when New Year's gets serious. This is the era of reinvention. Resolutions appear, vision boards are made, and big promises to yourself are made. This is the year I get my life together. This is the year I finally become who I'm supposed to be. You start treating goals like contracts. You'll lose weight, you'll make more money, you'll be more disciplined, you'll fix everything you think is broken about yourself. And underneath all of it is this belief many of us carry quietly that we're only 1 year away from being enough. New Year's becomes less about hope and more about self improvement. And if you fail, it feels very personal. Then comes marriage, kids, and responsibilities. And New Year shifts again. Now your goals get practical. Keep everyone healthy, keep the bills paid, get through the year. New Year's might pass quietly. Someone's tired, someone's sick, someone falls asleep before midnight. Sometimes New Year's feels like it's just another thing to manage, another expectation on an already full plate. But you still dream, and you often postpone them. Someday, when things slow down, when the kids get older, when New Year's becomes less about you and more about keeping everything afloat. Midlife New Year's is different again. This is when the math becomes unavoidable. You start counting backwards. You start noticing time. You ask harder questions. Am I happy? Did I choose right? Is this all there is? New Year's becomes reflective and sometimes uncomfortable. You're no longer dreaming blindly, you're assessing. This is often when people either double down on their goals or abandon them altogether. Midlife New Year's can feel heavy because they highlight both what you've built and what you've postponed. Retirement surprised me because for the first time, New Year's didn't demand anything from me. No ladder to climb, no productivity to prove, no 5-year plan. And slowly, I began unlearning something very deep. The idea that every year has to be productive. I used to set New Year's goals religiously, making vision boards, tracking them, judging myself by them. Now, I don't want to make a list. I don't want to optimize myself. I don't want to fix myself. What I want is to live well, to wake up with less pressure, to follow curiosity, to rest without guilt. This isn't giving up. It's just choosing differently. Here's the truth I've come to see. Goals kept me busy, but they didn't always make me happy. They kept me striving, measuring, evaluating myself constantly. Now I'm more interested in the questions than the goals. I became more reflective than ever before. Does this bring me joy? Does this feel aligned? Do I like who I'm becoming? Instead of resolutions, I focus on how I want my day to feel. Calmer, more curious, more connected, less rushed. I don't need a perfect year. I need a meaningful one. Maybe New Year's doesn't have to be about reinvention. Maybe it can be about permission. Permission to slow down. Permission to change your mind if you want. Permission to evolve gently. Maybe the new year isn't asking, what will you accomplish? Maybe it's just asking, how do you want to live? And maybe the answer changes as we age. And maybe that's exactly how it's supposed to be. So, as this new year begins, I'm not asking for permission. I'm not chasing goals. I'm not trying to become someone new. I'm choosing to live my best life, not the loudest one and not the most impressive one, just the one that feels true to me. And if this New Year's has felt different for you too, maybe quieter, maybe heavier, maybe more reflective, I'd love to hear your story. Take a moment and share in the comments how New Year's has changed for you over the years. I read every one, and this space is richer with your voice in it. And if these thoughtful conversations about aging, retirement, and reinventing life resonate with you, you're always welcome to subscribe and walk this journey with me. Thank you for spending this time with me. However you're entering the new year, I hope it feels gentle and full of love. Wishing you a happy new year. We'll see you on the next one.